Hello, it's me, Robbie V, and I'm back. Welcome to another Friday night session. A Friday night party, are you kidding me? I'm new on Twitch. Soy bastante paquete en Twitch, pero bueno, estoy aprendiendo. I'm learning and I love learning. Is that music really loud? Like, I don't know what the audio sound like that audio volume. ¿Qué tal el volumen? I think it was like that. Here we go. Robbie V in the groove. Tonight we have a really cool class. Vamos a practicar voz pasiva, the passive voice. Wow, I love this grammar point, passive voice. I really like it. And that's what we're going to practice this evening, the passive voice. Before we get started, let's get into some introductions. So, I want to know, where are you from? Let me know. I want to know where you are from. I want to know your location. I'm always interested in geography, physical geography, and I'm always interested in finding out where my viewers, my followers, my listeners are from. So let me know in the chat. En estos directos hay que participar. It's really important to participate in the chat. So let me see. We've got Nelson, El Salvador. Really nice. I know that I always say the same. I know there are good waves in El Salvador. So that's super cool. And I would love to go there. El Salvador. Interesting. I wonder where El Salvador is. Let's see if we can find it. Let me see if we can put a little mix on here. What about this mix? We'll just get interesting. All right, cool. So we've got J. Sobrino from Almería. Ya sabemos la historia de J. Sobrino. Thank you so much for joining us. Almería, but been living in Ciudad Real for 19 years. Paco, my main man, a student of mine in the gym from Cádiz. Well, he's in Cádiz today. Thank you so much for joining, Paco. Big respect to my main man. I want to check out on the map here, El Salvador. Let's check it out. El Salvador. Here we go. El Salvador. Close to Honduras, on the coast, y cuidadín ahí, just be careful with the preposition. It's not in the coast, claro, en español, en la costa. In Inglés, on the coast, we use the preposition on. Be careful with that one. On the coast. El Salvador. Wow. Interesting. Bum, bum, bum. And we live here. Here is where we are. Boom. Northern Spain. Cantabria. Wow. Here we go. On the coast as well. Very nice. What a lifestyle. That's where I'm from. Well, that's where I live. I've been living here for 14 years. Llevo 14 años aquí en Cantabria, en el norte de España. También paso mucho tiempo en Canarias. Look, down here, let's check out the Canary Islands. Little geography class to start the session this evening. Here we go, look. Wow. Las Islas Canarias. And this one's the one I like, Fuerteventura. Esta isla, wow. Cerca de Lanzarote, very close to Lanzarote. Isn't that interesting? Close to. Cerca de, close to, or near, sin preposición. Fuerteventura is close to Lanzarote. Fuerteventura is near Lanzarote. Near, sin preposición, tal cual. Here we go. All right, cool. So we've got Marta from Malaga, Nelson. Good beaches in El Salvador. I'm not surprised. So let's do it. Passive voice. Oh, we've got a little translation list. Dubanal 27 is now following. Thank you so much for following, my brother or my sister. We're going to do a translation list with passive voice. ¿Qué tal vas con passive voice? Tell me in the chat. ¿Qué tal lo llevas? Give me a score out of 10 on your confidence level with passive voice. 0 confidence, or 10 total confidence. Give yourself a score out of 10, a mark out of 10 for your confidence with passive voice. I want to see those answers in the chat, please. Your confidence levels with passive voice. Marta Crespo, 6.5. You're kidding me. Should be more. Look at J. Sobrino. Pretty confident. Maybe add 8 out of 10. I like it, J. Sobrino. Look, Nelson, I think I have a 7 or 8 in passive voice. Joder, está bastante bien, chaval. It's pretty good, Nelson. 2004. Joder, yo tenía 19 años en 2004. En Australia estaba yo. 2004, I was in Australia, mate. Living the lifestyle. Nelson, 7 or 8 in passive voice. Vale, pues vamos a ver, chavales. Vamos a hacer una lista de traducción. Hostia, no, this isn't a translation list. I'm sorry. This is sentence conversion. Es que tengo la clase aquí. Soy un profesional, siempre preparado. Yo no cobro por esta clase en Twitch. Me lo paso genial. But I always plan my classes. Siempre muy bien preparado. El Robbie V. Evening all, we got Carolina Valdez, another student from the gym. Otra alumna del gym. Big respect, Carolina. Thank you so much for joining us. So we're doing sentence conversion. I'm going to tell you in the active. I'll tell you in the active, you tell me in the passive, ¿vale? Yo te digo en la voz activa y tú me dices o tú me escribes en la voz pasiva. Easy, all right? So we'll go with the first one. Rachel will do the shopping. That is, I'll put it in the chat. Look, Nelson saying he was born in 2004. Nice use of to be born. Naciste. I was born. Que bien, Nelson. Yo nací en 2004. I was born in 2004. You're kidding, Nelson. Pues yo tenía 19, tío. Un elemento que flipas. Liándola por ahí. Very interesting. So, we've got this first sentence. I'm telling you in the active, you're telling me in the passive. Rachel will do the shopping. Lo pongo en el chat. Rachel will do the shopping. J. Sobrino, very quick on that translation. Well done. The shopping will be done by Rachel. Well done, Nelson. The shopping will be done by Rachel. I like it. Marta, the shopping will be done by Rachel. Amazing. Carolina Valdez, rapidita. The shopping will be done by Rachel. Well done. The shopping will be done by Rachel. So there we go. That's the passive. Nice work, guys. I really like it. Okay, so hablando de Rachel, when I say the name Rachel, like, what does that make you think of? What does that remind you of, that name Rachel? I like that, to remind someone of. Me recuerdas a tu padre. You remind me of your father. So what does the name Rachel, or who does the name Rachel remind you of? J. Sobrino. Este no es tonto. Rachel. So, J. Sobrino says Friends. Jennifer Aniston. Marta también. Friends. Very famous series that made so much money. Oh my god. The amount of money that those guys made from that series is ridiculous. I don't even want to think about it. Psycho. Here's a good bit of vocabulary. To be loaded. Es como decir estar forrado. To be loaded. So we could say Jennifer Aniston is loaded. She probably got loaded from that series, Friends, for sure. Du banal. Rachel reminds me to the US. Be careful, it's not reminds me to the US, it reminds me of the US. Fíjate en el chat, chaval. To remind someone of something. Boom, check out the chat. Nelson, I've never met someone with that name. Vamos a cambiar la frase, tío. I've never met anyone with that name. Because it's negative, ¿sabes? I have never met anyone with that name. Friends, Jennifer Aniston, Rachel. Rachel Green. Wow. Una serie de la hostia de los años 90. Really nice. Let's have a look here. All right, so we've got Rachel Green. You're kidding me. Let's check it out. Rachel, are you for real? Rachel in Friends. What a smile. Wow, look how much she's changed. No way. Rachel from Friends. Y aquí viene la pregunta muy interesante. Rachel Jennifer Aniston from Friends. When she was younger, wow. Very interesting, wow. Super interesting series, Friends. Very successful. And these guys became really, really famous from this series. In the 90s, los años 90. Qué guay. So look, we got some messages in the chat. J. Sobrino, so gorgeous. Nice vocabulary. Preciosa. Gorgeous. Marta Crespo, yes. Nelson, did you like her? Yeah, I think she was attractive. Yeah, she was really attractive. Especially when she was like super young, like the first seasons for sure. Nah, she's always been really attractive. What do you think, guys? Rachel Green. Yeah, not necessarily Jennifer Aniston. It's more like the character Rachel Green, like because she's funny, she's really friendly. I think it's more the character Rachel Green than Jennifer Aniston. What about you guys? Enough about me. What do you think? ¿Estaba buena o qué? Was she hot? Isn't that interesting? We would say to be hot. Y eso es como decir, está buena, está bueno. He's hot, she's hot. Was she hot, do you think? What do you think? I'm going to say yes, but I want to know your opinion. Rachel Green, look at this, J. Sobrino. Muy guay, chaval, look. Phoebe is beautifully underrated, to be honest. Beautifully, nice correction on the spelling, man. Really nice, J. Sobrino. Phoebe is beautifully underrated, to be honest. She was remarkably hot. Joder, qué vocabulario. Una forma muy bonita. She was remarkably hot. Esa palabra remarkably, un toquecito guay, me gusta. Very nice. She was remarkably hot. Phoebe, J. Sobrino. Yeah, Phoebe, she was a bit weird though, no? Like her personality. Un poco rara la chavala. Look. Paco Guzmán, 1976. O sea, 9 años más que yo, tío. Es que yo soy un yogurín. Paco, I'm a 90s guy, so Jennifer Aniston is a top beauty. She is, Paco. I'm a 90s guy too. I was young in the 90s, but I mean, like, I remember I grew up in the 90s. That was the best time of my life, the 90s. So yeah, I'm a 90s guy too. So Jennifer Aniston, she was a top beauty from that time. Interesting. That's super funny. But J. Sobrino, Phoebe, eh? Who is your favorite character from that series? I always ask that question. Who is your favorite character from that series? Favorite character from Friends, tell me. So we've got here J. Sobrino, Chandler all the way, Carolina Valdez, Robbie. One day I heard pretty easy on the eyes. I love it. Pretty easy on the eyes. Very nice. Easy on the eyes is just another way to say easy on the eyes is just another way to say attractive. Carolina, good question. Sorry, I was just like trying to put some music on, but I can't put anything interesting on. Thievery Corporation. Vale. So Carolina Valdez, Robbie, I heard pretty easy on the eyes. So pretty easy on the eyes is just like attractive. And it's cool because it's like easy on the eyes, like easy to see, easy to look at. So easy on the eyes, attractive. Como yo. Okay. Paco Guzman, I know you're a 90s man. Your music election. Ooh, we're going to change it, Paco, but I like your style. Your music choice. Your music choice says a lot about it. You're kidding me. That's funny. Really cool, Paco. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Carolina, is it like beauty? No, it's just attractiveness, yeah. Dumanal, nice rings, Robbie. I like them. Cool, thanks very much. So yeah, a lot of people ask me about my rings. This one's just typical like anchor because I'm an ocean boy. Like these were made for me. Piezas únicas, hechas, made for me, specifically for me, custom. My main man down in Portugal, un crack, Juan Luis Zubizarreta. Increíble, un hombre con valores, un hombre de puta madre, increíble, una persona de 10 y un artista. So yeah, Juan Luis Zubizarreta he's actually from Argentina, but he lives in Portugal, in Ericeira. And yeah, he made these rings for me. They're made out of silver. Look, you've got his initials here, does it say? No se ve. No. Anyway, it says JLZI, his initials. And then this one, you can't really see it, but this is la isla de Lobos en Fuerteventura, con una palmera. Entonces esto es la isla de Lobos, el volcán, y luego la palmera de Fuerteventura. So yeah, these are my rings. Piezas únicas, y unas piezas muy especiales. Marta Crespo, favorite character from Friends, Joey. All right. Joey, super cool, me encanta. I love that character, super funny. My type of guy. Really cool. So, Rachel will do the shopping. The shopping will be done by Rachel. Vale, estamos con esta lista de traducción. Just a mellow evening tonight, Friday evening. Tomorrow, early start for me going surfing here in Cantabria. Beautiful place to surf. Early start for me. Out there early, enjoying nature, enjoying this beautiful world. Olitas mañana por mañana. Cerca de casa, me imagino. ¿Qué más quieres? So let's go with the next translation here. We've got the passive. The pilot flew the plane. So I'm telling you in the active, you tell me in the passive. Active, the pilot flew the plane. You tell me in the passive, please. J. Sobrino, nice work. Paco Guzman, I like it, really nice work. Marta Crespo, nice work. You got to get those participles. I mean, for you to be able to have agility using the English language. Caridad, nice, but be careful with your spelling of plane. Plane. Así. Really nice. Nelson, perfect. The plane was flown by the pilot. Amazing. Y como ya he dicho, you really need to master these participles. Flown. To form the passive, you need to have pure agility with the participles. Flown. Caridad, no problem. Don't say sorry. It's all good. Thank you so much for coming, Caridad. It's a nice way to practice on a Friday night. Carolina Valdez, I'm realizing the passive voice is difficult for me. Just be careful with your spelling, Carolina. Doble S in passive. Yeah, no es fácil, Carolina. It's not easy. But the more you practice, the easier it becomes. But yeah, definitely not easy. So I can empathize with you for sure. But let's keep practicing. So, the pilot flew the plane. The plane was flown by the pilot would be the passive. Amazing. To fly a plane. Interesante. Nosotros usamos el verbo volar. To fly a plane. The pilot flies the plane. The plane is flown by the pilot. Very nice. Vale. What about this one then? Dave. Me gusta el nombre. Dave. Short for David. Dave has driven the car. Dave has driven the car. That is the active. In the present perfect, Dave has driven the car. You tell me in the passive, please. J. Sobrino 77, very nice. The car has been driven by Dave. Really nice. The car has been driven by Dave. Fíjate en la pronunciación. It's not driven, it's driven. La D y la R al principio suave. Driven. Y luego la V, por supuesto, bien marcada ahí. Driven. The car has been driven by Dave. Nelson, the car has been driven by Dave. Very nice. Carolina Valdez, the car has been driven by Dave. Excellent. Paco Guzman, 1976. The car has been driven by Dave. Cuidado. La D mayúscula para Dave. ¿Sabes? Como que es su nombre y tal. Hay que poner la primera letra pues con una mayúscula, ¿sabes? The car has been driven by Dave. Very nice, Paco. Caridad. The car has been driven by Dave. Cool. Fíjate en mi pronunciación. It's not driven, driven. Marta Crespo. The car has been driven by Dave. Amazing. It's not a translation, it's a conversion. Conversion from active to passive. We're just practicing the passive voice here, converting sentences from the active to the passive. Super easy, super mellow vibes to this evening or tonight. It's quarter to 11. Had a big surf this morning as well. Always surfing. Always enjoying the environment, nature. Cool. So let's keep going with these, not translations, conversions. Luego haremos alguna traducción. Ahora mismo estamos haciendo conversión. Converting sentences from the active to the passive. So, Dave has driven the car, ¿vale? The car has been driven by Dave. Look, Paco, capital letters using the mobile phone is a mess. Yeah, tío, I totally understand. Hey man, I'm just joking with you, brother. Don't worry. But hey, something to remember. Cool. So, speaking of cars, driving cars, because I imagine some of you from different countries, where you live, has the fuel price increased in the last month? In the last month, have fuel prices risen? I like that. To rise. In the past, rose. Participle risen. Have fuel prices risen where you live? I imagine so, but just to confirm it for me. Let me see in the chat. I want to know about fuel prices. Have they risen where you live? Bal Ruima, hi from Spain. All right, so I imagine that fuel prices have risen where you are from. Definitely, because I live in Spain too. Unbelievable. Fuel prices. Fuel prices. Have fuel prices risen where you live? J. Sobrino, 77. Yes, practically every product in supermarkets has risen. Yeah, not has, because you said every product. That's interesting. Paco Guzman, fuel prices more expensive than gold. Oh, I know, it's ridiculous. More expensive than gold. Wow. So, my next question then, using the present perfect. Look, diesel up to 1.9. But didn't they say in Spain that they were going to like reduce it or something? By 20 cents or something? I don't know, it's weird, eh? Really weird. So my question is, have you driven less this month because of fuel prices? Like, have you changed the way you drive or the way you use your car? Yeah, Marta, I think fuel prices have increased all over the world. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Paco, a discount but still expensive. Yeah, it's not much of a discount. Caridad, you don't have a car. Okay, that's probably better. J. Sobrino, I have used more public transport rather than the car. Well, interesting. Marta, no, I've driven as normal. I like your style. Life's too short to be worrying about that shit. Carolina, I live in a small city. I don't really take the car a lot. Really nice. Paco, I was in Rome 3 weeks ago. It was 222.40. Are you absolutely kidding me? That's mental. J. Sobrino, I only spend €1 to get on the bus to go to where I study. Perfect. I like your style, saving money. Unbelievable. So, yeah, me personally, I haven't really changed how much I drive, but yeah, it's weird, eh? But I don't really think about it too much. So, we're going to continue with these conversions. The next one, a woman owns the company in the active. A woman owns the company. A woman owns the company. That's the active, you tell me in the passive. Whoa, look at Marta Crespo. Mine is a hybrid. Yeah, not an, and then hybrid with a Y. Really nice, Marta. Mine is a hybrid. You're kidding me. What does that even mean, a hybrid? Is that electric or it's like half electric? Or I don't even know what that means. Okay, J. Sobrino with the conversion here. I said that a woman owns the company. You're going to tell me in the passive. The company is owned by a woman. Que bien. Caridad, the company is owned by a woman. I love that. Y cuando lo pronuncias, hay que marcar bien la D al final. Owned. Con la D ahí al final. The company is owned by a woman. Caridad, really nice. Paco, excellent work. Marta, la ED al final. The company is owned by a woman. Really nice. Marta, half and half. So that's a hybrid. But what does that mean? So what, you can still put diesel or petrol in it, but if you want, you can say, right, I'm going electric today. That's interesting, a hybrid. They're quite quiet cars, I think. A hybrid. What brand is that, Marta? What brand is that hybrid? Carolina Valdez, the company is owned by a woman. Esa de al final de owned, Carolina. The company is owned by a woman. Nelson, I don't commute because my school is 2 blocks far from my house. Yo cambiaría esa frase. I don't commute because my school is 2 blocks away from my house. Marta, it auto-regulates. You're kidding. Technology is wild. I didn't. Toyota. Wow. Cool. That's cool then. And they're really quiet, right? My name. The company is owned by a woman. That passive voice sentence. The company is owned by a woman. Whoa, company, lo he puesto mal. Ahí está. The company is owned by a woman. Very nice. So, is the company that you work for owned by a woman? Nelson, no problem, my brother. Is the company that you work for owned by a woman? Tell me in the chat. I want to see those answers in the chat. Sometimes because the pedestrians don't notice you. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, that's interesting, eh? That's happened to me before, Marta. Like turned around and was like, holy shit, there's a car. I didn't hear it. Jota Sobrino, I don't have a job yet, so okay. No worries, man. Is the company that you work for owned by a woman? Tell me in the chat. Owned by a woman. Wow, this is interesting. I love all this stuff. Look, Paco. Mine was owned by a married couple. Just be careful. Not marriaged, pero me mola. Marriaged, pero no existe. Pero me gusta como suena y tal, pero está mal. Married couple. But nice, Paco. Mine was owned by a married couple. My boss was the woman. Nice. Marta, it's the only con that car has. Yeah. Cool. I'm so happy that you like it. A married couple. Okay, so Paco, your boss was the woman, and was she cool? Was she nice? Did you have a good relationship with her? Did she look after you? Was she fair? Justa or justa en este caso? Was she a fair boss? Paco, the best I've ever had. La mejor jefa, mejor jefe that you've ever had. I'm so happy. Paco, why was she the best you've ever had? Why? Why was she so good? Yo también soy jefe, tengo que aprender, tengo que mejorar. Yo quiero aprender de los buenos. Alep_E, the company I work for is a PLC. What does that stand for? Public Limited Company or Public Licensed Company. What does that stand for? PLC. Here we go. I love this part of the song. Marta missed the question, thinking about your car. Is the company you work for owned by a woman, Marta? PLC, what does that stand for? Public Listed Company. Public Limited Company. PLC. Okay, cool. Paco, she listens to my opinions and criteria about finance. Amazing. So she listens to you. She values your opinions. I like that word, valorar, to value. She values your opinions. She values your knowledge. She makes you feel appreciated. Qué bien. Thanks, Alip, Public Limited Company. Ahí está. Marta Crespo. Woman power. There we go. Girl power. Super cool. So, yeah. The woman owns the company, or passive. The company is owned by a woman. Cool. All right, amazing. Let's do some more conversions. I'll tell you in the active, you tell me in the passive. Let's do it. Oh. This next song is super funny. Alright, so Robbie wrote the letter is the next one. Active, Robbie wrote the letter. Tell me in the passive, please. Robbie wrote the letter. You tell me in the passive. Tell me in the chat. Jota Sobrino, very nice work, very quick, very sharp. You know how we do it. Jota Sobrino, big respect. The letter was written by Robbie. Paco, straight on there. The letter was written by Robbie. Fíjate en mi pronunciación. Yo digo, the letter was written by Robbie. Pero alguien de Estados Unidos, es que ellos pronuncian la T un poco más suave. Entonces, ellos dirían, the letter was written. The letter was written. The letter was written by Robbie. Written. The letter was written by Robbie V. Marta Crespo, the letter was written by Robbie. O alguien de Reino Unido, pero en plan como muy informal y tal. Letter was written by Robbie. Ellos tampoco pronuncian la T a veces. The letter was written by Robbie. It's like that bottle of water thing. The letter was written by Robbie. The letter was written by Robbie. The letter was written by Robbie. Caridad. The letter was written by Robbie V. Passive voice. The letter was written by Robbie. Alip. Amazing. Paco. What's he talking about? Is that music the Ministry of Sound Greatest Hits record? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just like a house mix. That's so funny. Nice, Paco. Maybe. Nah, but it just says, it's called, look, I'll show you. What's it called? Lo-fi house mix, it says. So yeah, the letter was written by Robbie. Vale? Super easy. When was the last time you wrote like an actual, when was the last time you wrote an actual letter? Tell me. Yeah, Paco. Exactly. When was the last time you wrote an actual letter? I want to know. Do you like my pink pen? Yeah, memories, Paco. Yeah, I know. It's coming back. When was the last time you wrote an actual letter? I want to know. Tell me in the chat, please. J Sobrino, 4 years ago, I would say. Marta, 30 years ago. 30 years ago, wow. A modern girl. Carolina Valdez, I can't remember. Me neither. Do you think that's sad that like people don't write letters anymore? Do you think that's sad? Alep, 25 years ago. Yeah, I remember Marta used to write very meaningful letters. But yeah, that's interesting. Dubanal, the last time I wrote a letter was in 2018 when I was dating with a lovely and brainly girl. Vale, vamos a cambiar la frase, me gusta, muy bien. The last time I wrote a letter was in 2018, vale, when I was dating with. Eso lo de dating with, no hace falta la preposición with, it's just date someone. So you'd say, when I was dating a lovely and brainly, not brainly. Oh, you're kidding me, an advert. Me cago en la leche, chaval. You're kidding me. Here we go, we're back. So to date someone, so du banal. The last time I wrote a letter was in 2018 when I was dating a lovely and brainy girl. Yeah, not brainly, brainy. O sea, inteligente, ¿no? Brainy es una manera interesante de decir inteligente, brainy. So a lovely and brainy girl. So the last time I wrote a letter was in 2018 when I was dating a lovely and brainy girl. And what happened with her, Dubanal? Alep, who knows, 25 years ago? Yeah, long time ago. Paco? Yes, a letter written by hand. Last century. Yeah, I can imagine. Carolina, but mom wrote a letter to my daughters last week. Amazing. Your mum wrote a letter to your daughters last week. Cool. Really nice. Carolina. Beautiful. I think that's very, I don't know, it's a personal touch writing a letter. So that's nice of your mother. Marta Crespo, yes, handwritten, I mean, of course. Look, Nelson, 2004. Claro, como que naciste en 2004, chaval, ¿sabes? I have never written a letter to someone. Cuidadín otra vez aquí. I have never written a letter to anyone. Claro, porque es una frase negativa. I've never written a letter to anyone. Le Dubanal, she broke my heart in 2020. Haha. But it is what it is, Robbie. Me gusta esa frase. It is what it is. Delivery today. Big box. Wow. Look. Grupo Planeta. A big delivery from Grupo Planeta. You know how we do it. Oh. Wow. What do you think's in there? So hard to open. More books. Tengo que firmarlos. Es que gente, la editorial me los ha enviado para firmarlos y luego los enviamos a famosillos y tal. Como influencers. But yeah, pretty cool. En esta página los firmo aquí. Hey, if you bought my book, please write a review for me. If you liked it, oh, amazing. If you didn't, no problem. I can take the feedback. But please write a review on Amazon. That would be great if you bought it on Amazon or whatever platform, whatever website you bought it on. Please write a review for me if you bought my book. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, you don't have to write like anything special. Just some feedback, some detailed feedback for me helps me a lot. Y el libro mola porque pues son historias sobre mi vida. Es un libro muy personal y con vocabulario muy útil para el día a día. Básicamente son historias sobre mi vida y lo que hacemos es, en la historia, destacamos vocabulario y luego hay como una sección donde analizamos un poco el vocabulario con un ejemplo. Está guay, ¿eh? Entonces, siempre que, wow, surfing. Es como mi historia y con mucho vocabulario. So, yeah, check it out. I would love you to write a review if you bought it. So, we're going to continue right now with the passive, the active to the passive. The active to the passive. I'm going to tell you in the active, you tell me in the passive. Let's do it. So, I want someone to do it today. Tell me in the passive. Esta es complicada, ¿eh? Esta es chunga. I want someone to do it today. Wow. You tell me in the passive. I want someone to do it today. Do Banal, is your book available in Colombia, Robbie? No, I don't think the physical version is available in Colombia. Just the digital. Yeah. Just the digital. Sorry, man. So I've just put the sentence in the chat. I want someone to do it today. You tell me in the passive. Let me see that conversion in the chat. I want someone to do it today. You tell me in the passive. Complicada esta, ¿eh? Caridad, like I give up. We'll just see if anyone else can translate it. Paco, not bad. Not bad, Paco, but not quite. Not quite, Paco. Nearly. Not bad. Alep-e. I want it to be done by someone today. Alep. Really good. I want it to be done. I want it to be done by someone today. I want it to be done by someone today would be the correct conversion. Complicada, ¿eh? Yeah. Ya muy jodido, ¿eh, Carolina? Nada, tienes razón, es que es cierto, tal. Chungo, ¿eh? Vale. Yeah, that was a tough one, eh? That was a tough one. But I like the tough ones. What about this one then? We'll do another tough one. You shouldn't have to say it. That's the active. You tell me in the passive. You shouldn't have to say it. Joder, es que esta también es complicada. Marta, good try. Not quite though, Marta. Good try though, Marta. Good attempt. Not quite what I'm looking for. Paco, it shouldn't be said by you. Yeah, like grammatically it's not incorrect, but it's not what I'm looking for. I mean, grammatically it's not incorrect, but that's not what I'm looking for. Carolina, casi. Carolina, casi. El had ese está mal. Carolina, casi. El had está mal. Nelson, not bad. You're kidding me. J Sobrino, it shouldn't have said na. Alep guion bajo, it shouldn't have been said by you. Like, it's not incorrect. Like, it's not incorrect. It's grammatically it's correct, but it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something else. I'm looking for something else. So what I wrote, so the active was this. You shouldn't have to say it. That's mine. That's my active one. The passive one I'm looking for is like Carolina nearly got it. Carolina nearly got it. But el had está mal. Should I write it or what? Or what do you think? Do you want to do it again or do you want me to write it and tell you? Paco nearly, J Sobrino, Paco nearly, it shouldn't have to be, casi, tío. Te falta el be. Paco. Nearly, Paco, te falta el be. Joder, ahí está. Alep-e. The first one, you got it right. Amazing. Alep-e. It shouldn't have to be said by you. That's the correct one. Alep wins. That's right. You nearly got it, Paco. You missed out on the B. It shouldn't have to be said by you. Yeah, well done, Alep. Complicado, eh? Oh. I've got it in the chat there. It shouldn't have to be said by you. Paco, to be or not to be? No, it wasn't to be, mate. That's super funny. Wow. It shouldn't have to be said by you. Really nice. So that was that passive conversion. Hemos terminado con una muy complicada. But Alep, un crack. Or una crack. I don't know if Alep is male or female. It shouldn't have to be said by you. Well done. Cool. So we're gonna finish things up, guys. It's been a nice evening session. Thank you so much for joining me. Una sesión divertida. Passive voice. Me lo paso muy bien con vosotros. Es un placer estar aquí con vosotros. Thank you so much for the participation. It's time for the weekend. I hope you have a great weekend. And I hope you enjoyed that passive voice conversion session. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for participating. Here we go. Oh, it's the weekend. I'm super happy. It's the weekend. Va a haber olas este fin de semana. El domingo va a hacer 24 grados aquí en Cantabria. Viento sur. Oh, I can't wait. Buenas olas, buen tiempo. I love where I live. I love my life and I love Spain. Oye, Carolina Valdés, Robbie, hacemos un raid. ¿Sabes cómo hacerla? Nah, no sé cómo funciona eso, Carolina. Pero sí, lo que quieras. Yo no sé cómo funciona. Oh, I can't wait to get in the water tomorrow morning. Early start. Olas por la mañana. Y luego un día con la familia. A day with the family, just loving life, having fun. With my little son. He's a legend. Thank you so much to all my students from the gym. Aquí tenemos bastantes alumnos del gym. Paco, Marta, Carolina, Caridad. Thank you so much for joining me here. Alumnos de mi gym, mi plataforma online donde doy clase. Me encanta el gym. Ahí es donde ponemos el inglés de nuestros alumnos en forma. Vamos a poner tu inglés en forma en el gym. Sesiones muy divertidas. Great sessions. A lot of feedback from me. Corrección. Repetición. Motivación. That's how we do it in the gym. Check it out. The gym life. I would love to see you in the gym. Me encantaría verte en el gym. Check it out. We've got the live sessions. Here we go. We got the gym. Here we go. We've got the programa del curso. What have we got coming up next? We've got el 12, tío. Martes. Q&A session. Wow. Envíame las preguntas ya. Send me your questions. I'll do my best to answer them. I'll do my best. Esta semana hemos tenido pronunciación de la H suavecita. It's not happy, it's happy. Luego hemos practicado past continuous el jueves. Muy guay. Ayer. And then we got false friends el jueves. Wow. Qué buenas sesiones tenemos aquí en el gym. I can't wait. Here we go. Q&A session. You know how we do it. This was the session on Thursday. Vamos a ver la sesión. Me lo pasé muy bien, como siempre. Past continuous. Esta sesión de 2 horas fue la hostia. And if you want to join the gym, si quieres participar en el gym, apúntate. Vamos a convertir el inglés en tu punto fuerte y vamos a hacer que sea una ventaja para tu día a día. Wow, check it out. A little bit of information, un poco de información. El Robbie V, un crack. Llevo 14 años en esto. Soy el puto amo de la enseñanza del inglés. Ven a trabajar conmigo. Yo te voy a ayudar a dominar el inglés. Got some testimonials here. Carmelo, un médico de Valdecía. Este es un crack de una empresa holandesa que tiene una sede aquí en Santander. Este es un crack de la informática. Y luego quiero formar parte del gym. Check it out. Here we go. Just write your name. Here's the options: 3 months, €149, 6 months, 249, 12 months working with your boy Robbie V, that's 349. Un año trabajando conmigo. Wow. Vamos a ver resultados de la hostia. So check it out. I would love to see you in my classes. Oh yeah, I would love to see you in the gym. So check out this little link. Check it out. We'll have a look at this link. We'll put this link in the chat and sign up for the gym. What are you doing if you're not attending my classes? I don't know what you're doing. Get in there. Aquí tienes el enlace. Dale caña. So, we had Carolina asking me about a raid. Tienes que escribir en el chat más el nombre del canal que vayamos todo. Se hace raid a streams que hagan algo parecido a lo que hagas. Vale, pues vamos a hacerlo. Corrijo, es no sé qué. Vale, perfecto, Carolina, pues lo hacemos. Dubanal 27, when will be the next live? Probably next Friday, I imagine. El viernes que viene, tío. De momento un Twitch a la semana. Ya iremos viendo. Eduardo, I came late today, but it was good to see you again and learn something from the passive voice. Amazing. Thank you very much. Super cool. Thank you so much, Eduardo. Vale. Nombre del canal. American Idiom es mi sugerencia. Okay, and what channel is that, Carolina? Let me see if I can find that and have a look for myself. Twitch. Let me see. Let's have a look here. American Idiom. These guys también están en directo, ¿no? Perfect, I'll do that then. Perfect, I'll do that then. Can you write in the chat for me then, Carolina, exactly what I have to write, and then I'll just copy and paste it. Can you write exactly what I have to write in the chat? You send it in the chat, and then I'll copy and paste it, and we'll do that. ¿Y qué va a pensar este? ¿Quién es Let's Speak English? ¿Quién va a flipar el chaval, no? Si de repente le llega a Peña. Bueno, tú ponme en el chat lo que tengo que poner yo y lo copio. I'll copy it and I'll paste it. Vale, perfecto, Carolina, genial. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. It's been a pleasure. Muchas gracias por estar aquí conmigo. I hope you enjoyed this little passive voice session. Super fun. No puedo escribirlo porque me lo quita Twitch. Vale, pues a ver si lo hago yo. Vaya movida, ¿no? Barra plus raid plus nombre del canal, which is American Idiom. There you go. Put it in chat. Sin el vale, joder, qué paquete soy. Raid American Idiom. A ver. American guión bajo. Idiom. A ver. Así. Let me see if it's like that. Carolina. Es que no sé cómo funciona. Sin las... perdona, ¿eh? Vale. Raid. American idiom. Unrecognized command. It didn't let me do it. American, lo he puesto bien, ¿no? Raid. American idiom. No matches. No me deja. Y dejando un espacio después de la palabra. La palabra raid. Wow. Vaya movida esto, ¿eh? Raid. Space. American idiom. A ver. Here we go. This channel has follower or subscriber only chat. Vale. Perfect. How does this thing work? So I'm new on Twitch. Like, I literally don't get it. What does that mean?
see and have the privilege of work with. I learned so much from her, and I don't know if she still works where. Thank you for the new followings. I don't know
Carolina,
if you still.
Very good idea.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wow, so many people, so many people. Paco Guzman, I don't know if you're from 1976, but if you are,
Paco
we're from
Guzman,
the same
1976. Thank you, Paco.
Okay, thank you very much, Carolina. Thank you everybody for joining. It's been a pleasure to have this grade, and I hope that you learn or that
The
you
best
find
year.
it interesting. Yes, actually, it is the best year.
Hi, what are you doing?
Hello, Nelson. Well, what we're doing in here is
Hello,
we're doing
Carolina
a real
Valdez.
first certificate in English exam, even though it's been accommodated to, because this is an old one, it's been
Strasnik's
accommodated.
evening.
Thank you
That
very
animation
much.
though, lol.
Um, that animation. Yes. Actually, it's a pleasure to have so many people in here. Um, I just am speechless. So for those ones who might be new and want to join the exam, the only thing you have to do, actually, I'm going to copy that again. 1 second. Copy. Let me see if I
Hi
can.
there, I'm kinda new. Could you please what the channel is about? Thanks.
Yes, the exam. This channel is about teaching English. We've been here for 173 editions.
HTTPS app formative.com formative 624
So
FF
if you link
8875 FC 0 ed 123651974D.